Hey, what's going on? Mike with Triple Check Electric. I just got done with a panel relocation, so I'm in a bathroom right now. This Federal Pacific panel, I could not have taken a new panel and put it in this position because electric panels are not allowed inside of bathrooms per the NEC code. So I had to relocate this, so I ran conduit all the way over to the new panel, which is on the other side of the wall here. The thing I want to talk about right now is when you're running wires from the old panel to the new panel, there's one important thing that you really need to do, that you should do, and that's to tape together the hot and the neutral that go together, both on the new panel and then inside of here. So as you can see, I have this white tape that's joining this hot and neutral. And then what I did is I'll follow up the hot and neutral that go to each particular piece of Romex, and I'll make sure that they're matched up so that I know that the hot and neutral I make up inside of here are continuous all the way to the panel. And then inside the panel, I have every single hot and neutral taped as soon as it comes out of the connector. And there are a couple things that this does. This allows you to, if you install like a GFCI breaker on any of these circuits, if you install an arc fault breaker, sometimes the arc fault breakers require that the neutral and hot that go along with the same circuit be landed underneath the breaker. GFCI breakers are always that way. The other thing it does, if you ever have to do any troubleshooting, to have access to that neutral, so you can effectively turn power off and disconnect that neutral, because sometimes you need to do meter readings on that neutral. You have the availability to do that versus having to, otherwise you'd have to disconnect. You'd have to turn off power to everything, and then you'd have to come inside of here and find out which neutral this is all the way back to this existing panel. And that is really, really not a kind thing to do to the next guy if the customer calls out somebody else. And it's definitely not a nice thing to do to yourself if you end up having to be the one to come out and troubleshoot something.